Howdy, friends. Welcome to another episode of Free Range Ted. As you might have guessed, I am Ted. And today, I had a realization. It's really kind of been developing over the last couple of weeks, but what I realized is that Free Range Ted is really about cravings and curiosity for me. It's like, what am I in the mood for? What do I feel like cooking? What sounds really, really good? And then what can I do to kind of make it my own? And today I am making buffalo wings, which is, it's pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot you can do with buffalo wings if you go with classic wings. And I'm not a huge fan of all the crazy sauces and wild whatever. I'm a little bit of a purist when it comes to wings. I just am. It's not that I don't like those other things, the other sauces, the whatevers. They're fine, but I really like classic wings. So I thought, what could I do? How could I change it up? And I realized that I'm a little on the fence when it comes to the dip, whether it's blue cheese or whether it's ranch or whatever. And so I decided, if I'm on the fence, why not make one that is a combination of the two? So I made classic buffalo wings with a blue cheese ranch dip. And then I made another wing that was outside of my box, not even on my radar before. Wasn't planning on making it, but I just had some extra wings and I thought, what could I do? So I made a honey citrus ginger sauce to go on them. And it's pretty bananas. I liked it. I was like, okay. I don't like I said, it's not my thing. I don't normally like that with wings, but these were pretty damn good. I was excited. So I really appreciate you coming along and checking this one out. I think you will really like what I put together for you. Yeah, let's jump into it. Let's make some buffalo wings. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give a local shout out. I am a big coffee drinker. Love coffee, particularly cold brew. I drink a lot of it. But I'm extra excited about a coffee that I picked up at Spokesman Coffee. They're a local roaster here in Austin, and I picked up this bag of Angel Mass, and that is going to become a cold brew that I'm going to drink tomorrow morning. So I'm very excited about that. So shout out to Spokesman Coffee. Just support local roasters in general and local businesses in general. Go see Spokesman. I got new glasses. Like and subscribe. Okay, let's talk oil. You're going to want to choose something that has a high smoke point. I prefer peanut. You could also use canola. Both of those work really, really well. Go ahead and put your oil in a heavy bottom pot, something like this Dutch oven or maybe a cast iron skillet. Make sure it's nice and deep so you can get plenty of oil in there. You want to make sure that the wings are submerged when you cook them. Go ahead and heat your oil up to about 375 degrees. You're going to actually end up cooking at about 350 degrees, but you want to go a little over that when you're heating it, because when you put that first batch of wings in, you'll bring that temperature down right to where you want them for cooking. Okay, let's start with the chicken. I chose to use whole chicken wings, but you could definitely use drummies and flats already broken down if you want. Totally up to you. I like using whole wings, so that's what I'm doing. Ideally, you would season the wings overnight in a dry brine in the refrigerator. If you don't have time for that, just get some seasoning on there before you fry them up, and make sure that the surface of the wings are as dry as possible. Once you're up to temperature, it is go time. You're going to drop those wings in batches. You don't want to cook them all at once because it will bring the oil temp down too quickly. If you're using whole wings like me, maybe do 3 at a time. It'll really depend on the size of your pot and how much oil you have in there. Once you've got the color you like, go ahead and pull them to drain on a wire rack like this. And while they're hot, go ahead and season them one more time. It could be with something just as simple as a little bit of kosher salt, or maybe a little bit more of the rub that you used before. But you definitely want to season them while they're hot, and then go ahead and drop in your next batch. Now, let's talk dipping sauce. This is the classic argument. Do you go with blue cheese? Do you go with ranch? Do you go with something else? Or do you go with nothing? I think they're all valid choices. I'm personally torn between blue cheese and ranch. I like them both. I couldn't decide. So I made blue cheese ranch. That's right. I just combined the two. Almost. It's not exactly a straight up mixture of just blue cheese dressing and ranch dressing. What I did was I took a basic blue cheese recipe and I added some fresh herbs like chives and dill. I also added a bit of lemon juice and lemon zest to give it a little bit of brightness. Mixed it all up, and it's like a blue cheese dressing that has notes of ranch, and it's really, really good. Now, when it comes time to sauce, you've got a million options out there. Today, I went with two. One was just a classic buffalo wing sauce. I used Frank's Red Hot, butter, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's it. I am a purist when it comes to wings, and that's just how I like them. The second wing that I made today was a honey citrus ginger wing. It was really delicious. I highly recommend it, and I've got the full recipe in the description. Okay, friends, that was my take on buffalo wings. I told you it wouldn't be too crazy. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to wings. I really enjoyed that blue cheese ranch. I thought that was a really nice little twist. It's pretty obvious. I'm sure other people have done that before, but I thought it tasted really, really great. I'm gonna keep that around, I think, and maybe put it on salads or dip some carrots in it if I ever eat those. So I appreciate you watching so much. It really means a lot to me that you watch and that you follow along. I hope that you're subscribed and you get those notifications. I've got some kind of cool stuff planned. I think I've settled into an idea I'm gonna ride for a little while. Although I tend to get bored with stuff easily, but I think I'm gonna ride this one for a little while, and it's gonna be focused on sandwiches. I've got a billion different sandwiches that I want to try to make, stuff that you probably know of, and then maybe some stuff that you don't. I've been doing a little research and looking up some like more regional sandwiches. I live in Texas, but I'm looking, kind of all over the place for inspiration and for ideas. So I've got that coming. And then I've got some stuff that I don't think is like currently a sandwich, but I think would make a really good sandwich. Maybe some things that you never thought of would be a sandwich that I'll turn into a sandwich. So, I'm going to do a sandwich deep dive, and I'm pretty excited about it. Hell, I might even get into bacon bread. That's my brother's a bread chef, but I didn't get that gene. So, but I might get into it. I mean, I made banana bread. You saw that if you clicked on the, wherever that is, here, and that turned out really well. So, maybe I'll make some brioche or focaccia or I don't know what. Who knows? Not rye. I don't really care for rye. Sorry, y'all. I know that's a popular bread. People really love it. It's not my jam. I do not care for it. I don't know. It tastes like what I think cardboard would taste like if I were to eat cardboard, which I don't. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it with your friends. Help me get a little following going here. I really love cooking for you, and I hope that you get a lot out of it. We'll see you next time. Take care.